Well, hello everyone. Surprise. It's us again.
No.
Oh, hang on, you were muted. There you go, now you're not muted.
Hello, everyone.
Ta-da! Here we are. Ah, and there we are. Perfect. Everything is loaded. So, Iggy is on vacation, so that leaves me to pick up his slack once again, the lazy shark. Iggy, we love you.
Now, be nice.
So yes, once again, Dominate the Dragon here. Metazyme the Bat is above me. We really need to fix your PNG one of these days.
Meh.
Alright, so I figured, I usually don't like leaving games unfinished. And we did that Subnautica one-off that one time, and I figured, what the hey, let's go back in and actually finish it this time. And I am peeking a little bit. Crank the meat on a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna dive back into my hardcore Subnautica run here, and let's see if we can beat the game this way. As a reminder, this is a hardcore run, so there's the possibility that I could die and lose all my progress. But don't worry, good news is, we have a backup save. So, worst comes to worst, if my hardcore run ends, I'm just gonna load from my backup save, my non-hardcore version, and we're just gonna keep going from there. I know it's not perfect, but that's okay. Oh, Butterscotch, hello. Welcome on in. You're just in time for us to get started. How you doing? How's your evening been going? Welcome on in. Open out. I'm at a disadvantage here because I'm a forest dragon, not an ocean dragon, so this is always going to be more challenging for me. I need to figure out a way to TF into an orca or something. Meta, get on that. Okay, where the...
Why am I supposed to do that?
Because you're good at everything. Where were we again? Because I actually kind of forgot. Let's see. We got a scanner room. We got a basic base. We have a rotten bulbo tree we can plant. Did we ever pick up all the blueprints we need? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, this was just after our floating island run where we snagged everything we need. Yeah, because we got all this stuff. Yep, we got our indoor grow bed. Fantastic. Okay. Now, I know last time on this run I was kind of trying to do a tutorial of sorts. I don't know if that's going to work very well, because, to be honest, I was kind of half-assing that part, and I don't know if it was turning out as well as I'd hoped, so I might just kind of skip that idea and just do sort of a regular run here, and if anyone has questions, just ask them in chat. That's what we're here for. We definitely need to get some multi-purpose rooms going. Oh, and Luno Wolfson, thank you for following. Welcome on in here.
Hello, welcome in.
Yay, more people. Oh, shoot, that reminds me. Better, could you... Yeah, I need to post about what we're doing. Let's see. Where is it? I think it's over here. There we go. And this. Out of curiosity, can anyone hear my keyboard clacking when I'm doing that? I tried to switch over to a quiet keyboard, so hopefully it's not...
I can.
Hope it's not disturbing anyone. Okay, there we go. But yeah, welcome on in here. How you doing? How's your evening? Rabbit Ray, could you move, please? Thank you. It's the foundation, isn't it? It's always the foundation. Okay, I might have to just move everything here in a minute. But for right now... You know, the trouble with foundations is they tend to be more, well, trouble than they're worth. Because, yeah, they add hull strength, and yeah, they look nice, but...
To separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Thank you, computer. Yeah, the problem with the foundations is they tend to just be more annoying than usable. Alrighty, now how are we doing on stuff?
Welcome
Oh, and
aboard,
Harmis, you
Captain.
came in as well. Awesome. Welcome on in.
Oh, hi, Harmus.
You're just in time to watch me flounder my way through this. Flounder. Because it's a fish joke. Shush. Okay, we got plenty of titanium, so let's build a couple more of these suckers. And one more because we like to get crazy around here. I can probably build a fourth one underneath that, but that's a problem for future us. Okay, now we can start seeing about moving everything over. Wait, I forgot the inventory space for this, right? Oh, we do. Yeah, we're good. Nice and peaceful underwater. For the moment, yes. That will change.
Warning, emergency
Oh, it's not that bad.
Actually, that is something I do appreciate about this game. I mean, granted, I don't have thalassophobia, so I can't speak 100%, but, like, as horror, quote, you know, things go, this is incredibly tame. Because, yes, it's true you don't have direct weapons. You don't get laser rifles and blah, blah, blah. That's fine. You have plenty of ways to deal with threats or just avoid them.
power restored.
And they're just so
All primary
adorable.
systems online.
Alright, there we go with that. I should probably just move the scanner room over. Let's see. Let's pick these back up. As much as I like doing the little base thing there, it's probably better just to not do that. Do we have enough room? Yes. Let's just wave this over. The cat poster is cute. The cat poster is mandatory on every run. It just is. I don't make the rules. Let's see, where do I want... Let's have a hatch over here. There we go. Although, I probably want to make that the bottom floor and make the next floor down our... Oops. Our, thingy. Words escape me. How much titanium do we have? Oh, we got tons. Pfft, yeah, we can do a fourth layer. Awesome. Because my idea here is I want to have one multi-purpose room that is our reinforcement. So its entire job is just going to be to fill it with the reinforced lithium panels to keep our base strength up. Because if I'm not doing foundations, I'm going to need another way to keep that number up, or it explodes. And that's bad. Where's my hatch?
Yeah, you keep claiming it's a base health. We all know it's because you go to your true size inside the base.
It's true, it's fun. I get to squish everything. I mean, can you blame me, though? Like, I mean, you probably don't know because you can't size change, but I'm just saying, it is fun. Now, an all-important ladder question. Do I want to have all the ladders on one side? And the answer is yes, because I'm a psychopath. Now, which side do we want it on? I want it to be on the side that we're not going to be putting anything important, which is going to be the side with the worst view. This has the view of the wreck, so that's nice. This has a view of deep ocean, which is cool. This is definitely going to be moon pool territory. I'm going to want to keep that extension open. This has the kelp forest. Of these four, I vote this is the worst view, so I'm going to have the ladders on that side. Although I could always have windows behind the ladders. Bah, I'm overthinking this. Let's just slap these suckers down. Boink. Up. And another ladder. Thank you. Excellent. The only hard part is going to be keeping track of which level is which. I have to keep numbers going or something. Case in point. Oh, I see. I keep going up instead of down. Yeah, that is the hazard of doing this strat. There we go. Yep, almost. Okay. Fantastic. Next, scanner room. Although, we could have the moon pools coming off the top up here. Nah, I want to leave room for a large room. I'll probably have a large room out here, and then we have the moon pools extending off of that. So, our scanner room can be, say, off to the side here. It's very important to strategize. Come on. Scanner, are you? You're trying to attach to the X thing. Oh, okay. I need to get rid of that little tube there. Alright, so that means I need to throw some lockers down. Because I need to put some lockers down to get some lockers up. I'm going to say these lockers are temporary, but we all know it's going to turn into permanent. Oh wow, we're out of titanium. Oh, and throw stuff in. Alright, make sure we keep our numbers up. Awesome. Okay. Now we can start moving some stuff over. Do I? Oh, I do have a fabricator in here. I was going to say. It'd be very weird of me to not build one. Cool. Let's grab this. Much as we can, anyway. Okay, there's another one empty. Let's empty out this. Wait, do I not have a trash can? Huh. Guess I don't. I'll have to go scan for that. I know this is haphazard, but, you know, what else can I do right now? I'm still very early game. Although he did fix the Aurora's drive core, and for that I am very grateful, because that means eventually I'll be able to take off the rad suit and just go running around with my usual getup. Okie dokie. Oh, there's one more over here. Almost done there. Okay, we have a little lithium, that's good. Okay. Honestly, we don't need all the batteries in our inventory, just need a couple. I am going to leave spare first aid kits in my inventory, though, because if this is a hardcore run, death is going to be a problem. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen, and best way to do that is to have overkill on supplies. Okay, now we can also take this apart. And that should be everything in here, so now I should be able to deconstruct all this. Awesome. And get rid of that. Fantastic. Okay, that frees up a whole bunch. Now we can also start debating on where to actually put the foundation. Because I will want some foundations down for grow beds, because that's going to be very important. Not just because I love plants, but also because it's going to be real handy to be able to just have stuff ready to go. So, let's also get our scanner room online. Now, we only have 2 solar panels, so we don't really have the power for this right now, but... And we also don't have any scanner room upgrades yet. But, hey, let's just get that going. Oh, right, the cameras. The stalkers will probably steal those in a minute.
Welcome aboard.
In fact, let me just
So you do love eating cameras.
Yeah, and again, they love to teeth. That's what they do. Okay. Oh yeah, and these are on. That reminds me, did I already get the last radio? Yeah, see, I could start reading the radio a little bit. Because I haven't gotten the last one from the Sunbeam yet. Yeah, because that's the first one. And then we didn't get any more yet. So I could keep that going and also get some more life pods while we're here. Okay, but first things first, very important, we need to get a fabricator down here. That's going to be crucial. I'm also going to want a medkit fabricator down here. Which we don't have the parts for. What are you missing? Oh, probably fiber mesh. Alright, cancel that for a minute. I do appreciate that it lets you blueprint, though. Very handy. Yeah, let's slap our radio down. So we can get harassed by it.
Land re-recorded distress call.
This is Officer Keen in Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regrouped 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, I think I'd have an easier time finding creep vine because it glows, but here we are. Oh, thank you. Alrighty. Snag some of that. Now, I don't want to go building right now because it's dark, and I'm worried about putting something in a really stupid spot. Oh, but the sun's rising. Fantastic. What the heck is that? Is that just one of the tubes? Oh yeah, it is just one of the tubes. Okay. Mystery solved. Daytime. Fantastic. Alrighty, now, let's get our garden started. And if we get it close enough to the base, we can still give it that structural foundation without being too obnoxious, which is really nice. Slap that down. Awesome. And go over to exterior ribbon. Let's get these going. And I think we're going to run out of titanium here, but that's just par for the course. When?
Farming alien plants is a proven survival strategy. Craig McGill survived 47 months on a healthy, raw salad of live tree roaches and stankroot.
I'm pretty sure Craig McGill is not a real character, and it's just somebody that Altera made up as a motivational thing. Also, honey, again...
I wouldn't be surprised.
Plant dragon. Like, do not insult me. Okay, I was hoping to plant this a little farther up, but that's okay. Alright, so there's that. What else can we get started? Right, and also the gel sacks and acid shrooms, because it'd be nice. And then later on, we can also start stealing the deep shrooms and blood oil. Okay, acid mushrooms and gel sacks. Yeah, we're also... Gel sacks in particular. I love this one person I've been watching is, like, struggling about, like, oh, where do I find gel sacks? Oh, they're needed for everything. It's so hard to get them. And it's like, just plant them, you idiot. Again, to be fair, it's not tutorialized, so you're not going to know unless you try it or look it up or something, but it's just, it's way simpler than it looks. Just gotta carve off the seeds, and then, blink. Cool, keep going with those. Okay. Awesome. That solves that. Now, next step is going to be getting titanium for more of those grow beds, and just for indoor grow beds and for all kinds of things. And I also want to get those blood shrooms, and, excuse me, the, whatever they're called. Ghost shrooms. Ghost shrooms and blood oil. Actually, can I also, do we have a beacon? Can I make one? I can't. We're missing something. Bummer. Because I'd like to bring one with me. Because I know where to get ghost shrooms, blood oil, and also where to put a beacon for future use. But getting there is going to be a thing, and I do not have enough water on me. Hey, bladderfish, come here. Or salt. I'll take one or the other. Actually, honestly, I should start making disinfected water with salt and stuff. And, yep, the camera drones have joined their brethren. They're having fun. Oh, tooth. Thank you. Hey, I gave you the camera drones. Calm down. You know, I don't usually use the salt recipe. Let me do that. Where's... Of course, now I can't find salt when I'm looking for it. Oh, we'll take the titanium though. Thank you. Sometimes there's salt around here. Oh, right. There's usually more out here in the... Yeah, there we go. Oh, and we're going to need some of this. Because it should still be coral tube plus salt equals water. Unless they change the recipe on me. I know this salt is non-renewable, but we'll get renewable sources of oodles of salt later on, so I'm not worried about that. I also want to get some fiber, but we don't have the space for that. And now we do have an infection. Oh, you've already scanned you. Okay. Awesome. Now again, there's no oxygen warning, so I'm going to be careful. One of those moments when you wish you could just mentally tell them, right? It's like, dude...
100 minutes of streaming, you can just tell the streamer. Well, no, but the streamer doesn't want backstating.
No. He's talking about the game trying to nag you, like, oh, you know, remember, farming is a viable strategy. And it's like, lady, that is my day job. Do not tell the forest.
Benefit TTRPG, farming. That's where you can do that. Events of TTRPGs. If the quest-giving NPC goes on too long, just walk away from them.
Huh. Why do I still have the propulsion cannon on me? I don't actually need that right now. But I don't not need it. Now, there's sometimes... so this mod does make the secondary recipes for me.
This is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
But sometimes there will be secondary recipes that get unlocked if you don't do that. So occasionally you'll have to make the secondary recipe just to make sure that you get all of your other blueprints unlocked. There we go. Okay, now we're missing copper. Dang. We really are running out of stuff. Alright, let's grab some of that vine. Because I'm definitely going to want a medkit fabricator on hard mode. Thank you. And then let's go smash up some limestone, see if we can't get a... more copper. That reminds me, do I have... I do not. I also need the HUD chip. Which is probably going to take my single... Oh, it just takes computer chip and magnetite. Okay, that's doable. I was worried it was going to take more silver, but if it just takes worthless gold, then here we are. Cool. Fiber mesh. And now we should be able to use my precious, precious silver, but it'll be worth it. Wait, did that say... Ah, it also needs a computer chip. Dang it. Okay, I need 2 computer chips then, which is going to mean more copper. Oh, shoot, I'm going to need 4 copper then. 4 copper and 4 table coral. And I will drop off my gun, because that's just taking up space right now. Okay, the hunt for copper begins. And table coral, but that's a lot easier to find. Now the good news is once I get the scanner room online, future hunts will be significantly easier. You can't farm table coral, right? I don't think they ever patched that so that you could. I'll grab more titanium over here. Where the heck is all the limestone? Did I pick this place clean or... Bah! Not the gas pods, please. Oh, here's some. Get some air. There we go. All right, there's the 4 copper we need. Now... We also have enough titanium. I can also finish off these grow beds. I'm just going to use the sea moth. I know it's a little wasteful, but eh. We can make more batteries, and then we can charge them, and then use them in power cells. Let's see, exterior. That is one mod I'd kind of like, is there's a mod to snap to grid, where instead of building freeform like this, there's a grid across everything, so it becomes much easier to line things up for OCD folks like myself, but I'll just have to survive without it. Now, just to test, yeah, I cannot put table coral samples in there. Worth a shot.
It's an animal, not a plant. No wonder you can't farm it.
I mean,
You
technically it's an apartment complex of tiny animals, if we really want to split hairs. So it's more like being a landlord, which honestly isn't that different from my other day job, because, I mean, I have a lot of towns I take care of. Alright, you're ready, what do you got?
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location.
You don't say.
I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, alright, but so are all the others.
Okay, that's not yet critical. There's a particular... transmission from them I'm waiting for that's going to indicate the time when we are going to stop talking to them for a very long time. Because one of their transmissions will trigger the timer before they land, but I'm not going to let them do that because the gun's still active, and I'm going to try to get them not shot. And we can't turn off the gun until we cure ourselves, and that's going to be a hot second. Because I'm not going down there until I'm good and ready. What else? Oh, right, we can convert our titanium. We can also... Whoa. Thank you, camera. We can also start a grow bed right now, which would be really nice for a number of reasons. Oh, shoot. Did I ever grab lantern fruit? I probably didn't, because I think my inventory was full, but... Because you want bulbo trees to eat, but you want lantern fruit trees for your bioreactors. I mean, you can use bulbo for bioreactors, but it's, like, it's a teeny bit more complicated. And we like to do things as easy as possible around here. Oh, it's even pulsating. Look at this way. That's adorable.
I do like the fact that at this point now, survival in Subnautica becomes very easy thanks to the fact that grow beds completely violate thermodynamics.
I mean, kind of. Yeah, you don't have to take care of them or anything. They just provide infinite food forever. And
most importantly, they don't cost any power. So, for example, if you have a bioreactor, you can get more power out than you put into it.
Oh, you mean like that, yeah. Yep, that's true. Okay, now I know a lot of people swear by quadruple range upgrades for their scanner rooms, but I kind of like doing a mix of 2 and 2. I like the speed upgrade, gives me, you know, just enough. Although I don't know if I want to spend the silver right now, so maybe we'll do without that. Okay, what's our next strategy? Next strategy is grabbing blood oil and ghost things, and I need more gosh darned copper. Okay, so let me just start the scanner room right now. Because I also want to get more solar panels active. Hypothetically, we could get a bioreactor online. But that's going to take... Yeah, see, I don't think we have the silver for that. Yeah, so I have to... Yeah, because we need another silver. Not to mention the large room itself. Oh, but that's just double plasteel. That's not too bad. I wonder if I can do that. Oh, right of titanium. Okay, so we need titanium and silver for all that, so that's fine. Let me...
Out of titanium, that's rare in Subnautica 1.
Right. If below 0, it's more common. To be fair, I don't have a lot of stuff right now. There goes my scanner drones again. Or my cameras. Yeah, this is why you don't bother with cameras. It's just, they keep getting stolen. Not much you can do about that. Just let the sharks enjoy the toys. Really?
Surprise.
I really hate those things. It's like, why? There's one of their eggs. Then something else I kind of want to do is unlock all the eggs. Actually, I can just stick the egg in storage. Yoink. Oh yeah, it unlocks that advanced theory. I don't think I need any more sulfur, because I already have the repair tool, and I think I just need one more for something, and then that should be it, so... I don't feel the need to clutter up my inventory. Come on. Thank you. That's why I really hate Crashfish. It feels just like cleaning out goblins or something. Actually, no, that's an insult to goblins. It's like just cleaning out trash. Like, guys, I just want the darn limestone. You don't have to blow yourselves up, but okay, you're just gonna make my life more difficult. Ah, well, you can't blame them. We have a bomb for a brain. Come on. You too. Yep. Come on out. Thank you. Oh, thanks for blowing up the table coral for me. Actually, I should stock up on some of this. Because I want some of that. For computer chips and everything else, might as well keep it handy. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think I mentioned earlier, but fun fact about brain coral. It produces bubbles faster than you lose oxygen, so you can use them to refill everything. Like, you just sit here forever and just fully refill. Very handy.
Irma says we need big sharks. Yes, indeed, we do.
We need Iggy back. We need him to be Big Shark. Alright, come on. Thank you. And you keep blowing up the shuttle bugs, too. It's so rude. What little things? They're just trying to scavenge. I'm double checking for sandstone while I'm down here, because, yeah, sometimes they hide it. Ah, silver. Thank you. Very important. There was another mod I saw for the scanner room that includes the distance between you and the things you're scanning, which is really handy when your UI looks like this and you have no idea which one's close and which one's far. But that one required a different, older mod loader, and I don't feel like having 2 mod loaders at once. What if there's an updated version of that mod, actually? That's worth checking out. Inventory full, no! Well, I'm gonna go fix that. And thanks to my crafting mod, I can just throw all the materials in whichever lockers I darn well please, because they'll be automatically withdrawn. I love this mod. And the egg can go... excuse me, the egg can go live in there too. Okay, I'm going to grab that copper, because I don't like wasting things, wherever it went. Meta, where'd the copper go? Great, now it's going to be the hunt for the random copper that fell down somewhere. Why are the peepers' eyes all closed? Are they asleep? Are they sleep swimming? What's going on? Okay, well I could use the scanner room to scan for that missing copper, but I really don't feel like doing that. I'll do that later if I feel like it. Oh, more salt. Might as well have a little on hand. Just in case. And more quartz. Oh, people with a trail. Oh, I already scanned you. Perfect. Wonder where the vent is. Because people with an enzyme trail, that means there's probably a vent nearby. Oh, Reginald's, man. If I can get Reginald's online. But that'll be later. That one's infected anyway. Once you get an alien containment unit with Reginald's and a water purification unit, then your food and water needs are officially over forever. Because then you get the salt to cure the Reginald's to have food that doesn't spoil and gives you the most food per item. And then you also have free water forever. Very good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, let's get those broken down. Oh shoot, we're running out of power. Let's turn this off for right now. We're good, thank you. Radio, what do you got?
Play partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Hunting.
Weird, I wonder what that was about.
Hang on.
Subject locations with other agents.
There we go. Those are the warpers. So yeah, we now have teleporting cybernetic / robot machines with the sole destination of hunting down anyone who's infected by Kara, which includes us. Lovely. That reminds me, do I have the stasis rifle yet? Because I was really sleeping on that in my other playthrough. There's laser cutter, which we have. I do not see stasis rifle, unless it's in equipment. Which is not. Oh, shoot! Rebreather, that's right. That's going to be crucial. Oh, heck. Yeah, we needed to do that. Before I forget, because rebreather is kind of vital to everything, because once you stick it on your face, you take some super glue, you glue it on there, and you never take it off ever, because it's just that good. Here, let me get some firefish going. So, yeah, I know it's kind of crazy, but I'm going to try YOLOing some ghost weed, or I keep calling it the wrong thing. Ghost shrooms and blood oil, just to get that going. Okay, so let's get that rebreather. Awesome. While that's building, let's also get another wall locker, since clearly we're running through these things. I do love that. With the bigger stuff, you can just walk away, let it build, and then come back, and it's like, oh, it's all ready. Boink! Let me just take off the rad suit. We don't need it right now. And I don't know if it slows you down, but I'll just take it off just in case. Alrighty, what else am I forgetting?
I don't think the rad suit does.
I mean, you could look it up if you want, but... Oh, yeah, I also want to get some more power going. Because 2 panels is not going to be enough. Eventually, we're going to want a horde of panels, but that's a future us thing. So for now, let's just get 4. Because that'll be plenty for our purposes.
Well, yeah.
How dare you grind up all of your jobs and actually be able to have fun instead of me being stuck working away for your entertainment. It's okay, both of you mained as bards, so, you know, you don't have any brain cells, I understand. Yeah, for those who don't know, Meta's been telling me the horror stories about, like, every single time he gets a new job, he's like, oh, wow, this job is so much better than bard. And it's like, the second I start trying to grind up bard, I'm gonna be miserable, aren't I?
It's not that bad.
Yeah, but, like, you keep saying the rest of them are better, so it's making me increasingly
I mean, they're
nervous.
better. They're not way better.
Oh, I just...
Machinist requires absolutely frantic button mashing once every 30 seconds.
Machinist is not hard. It's called face rolling. Like, do you see your keyboard? Stick your face on it and roll it back and forth. Boom, you're now playing Machinist. This thing is at half power. That is a problem. Wait, what's its max depth? Only 300. Okay, this just got a little bit more complicated. I'm gonna need a spare power cell. And some spare where's our batteries? Batteries, thank you. Battery, thank you. Yeah, because I'm going to want a spare power cell in case that dies. And I'm going to want extra spare batteries in case any of these die. Where's my shrooms? Shrooms! Oh, wait, you guys are growing. I'll just harvest some wild ones while we... Yeah. Oh, I drifted away just far enough to break the connection there. Harm is saying I can't comment. I only play Warren Summoner. Yeah, but that's because you have good taste, because those are 2 of the best classes. Warrior is incredibly simple, and you actually cannot die. And Summoner is also incredibly simple, and you get to drop dragons on people, which I very much approve of. Although it also sounds like Summoner has changed every single patch, and so maybe in 8.0 it'll be a completely different class. I'm gonna hate it. I don't know. Why is there a Stalker Tooth out in the middle of nowhere? Oh yeah, and Summoner also comes paired with Scholar, which is officially the most confusing... No, that's not true. It's the second most confusing healer behind Sage. Because what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to level all the healers, and... Because before now, my only healer's been Scholar, and wow! White Mage and Astrologian are so much better!
Yup.
Scholar's like, oh, I need 10 buttons in order to click in order, in order to do my thing, and if I don't, then it's suboptimal. And meanwhile, White Mage is, oh, is your health bar not full? Kaboom, now it is. I push one button and everyone goes...
Yeah, no offense to Scholar and Sage mains, I really cannot do bubble healers. They require, even with forward thinking, they still don't seem nearly as good.
Yeah, like, once you go White Mage or Astrologian, there's no going back, because it's just so incredibly simple of just, oh, I just put a Helios on everyone to heal, or I just put Medic on everyone to heal, and they're all healed. And it's incredibly simple. Alright, let me get my batteries swapped out. Because there's a little trick with this game where you can use partially dead batteries as crafting reagents, and then you don't have to worry about recharging them. So hopefully what that'll do is...
Extremely thick dragons too. Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate the Final Fantasy 4. That's another thing to rate games on, is how good their dragon models are. And Final Fantasy 14s are pretty good.
Oh, Final Fantasy 14s are so dummy thick, and it's so fantastic. It's like 70% butt. It's amazing. Alright. I love how Power Cell is incredibly simple. You take 2 batteries and glue them together with rubber. Boink. And that should give me a fully charged Power Cell, even though the batteries were not. Aha, yes, gaming moment. Awesome. Okay, let's slap the other batteries in there. There will be the other thing to hunt down eventually is a battery charger. I've heard one thing you could do is once you get swim charge fins, use it with the Sea Glide and keep swapping your dead batteries into the Sea Glide to charge them. So like once the battery in the Sea Glide is full, take it out, replace it with a dead battery from one of your devices, and then just keep on Sea Gliding. Because thanks to swim charge, they go forever. And yeah. Okay, now's the time for a little hack here, because I don't feel like hunting this down myself. So where's my map? Where's Lost River? It's, I want to say it's 600, 1400? Negative 600, positive, or no, 600, 1200. Yeah, negative 600, positive 1200. Perfect. Harmist, having Bahamut take up 90% of the screen is worth it. Yes. And there's that hidden text command that you can use to make him even bigger, which is amazing. Because by default, they're at small size, but there's that text command you can pull off that makes them large. Which I really should do one of these days, just for funsies. Also, yes, I'm doing a little snotty thing in Subnautica, and I'm using the, you just press F1 to pull up this, kind of like dev console here. Most importantly is what you're looking at is called Camera World Pause, which is in the, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th line down. It's giving your X, Y, and Z coordinates. The X and Z coordinates are the important ones, because Y is just up and down, because they're insane. There might be a Blender Unity thing, actually, where they do things differently from everyone else. And my magic number is going to be negative 600X, positive 1200Y. Wait, I did bring the beacon, right? Yes, good, fantastic. A new hand touches the beacon. Meridia Beacon teaches typing. Is that still a thing? Please tell me that's still a thing.
There had better still be typing learning games or something, because people really need to learn how to type.
Yeah, like, typing, being able to touch type is such a life skill. I mean, okay, nowadays with, you know, AI and all that crap, it, like, oh, that's all the more important, because after the AI bubble bursts, you're going to be able to learn how to type. And
oh, yeah.
I can't tell you how vital it is to my job that I can do the 10 key without looking. That is such a huge part of my job. If I still had to, you know, hunt and peck for every single letter and every single number, I'd get a third of as much work done. Okay, now there's another problem with my Seamoth here. I have no defenses. I do not have the shock upgrade or anything else. The good news is I can't take it very far down, so it's probably a non-issue.
Yeah, you already have defenses. Your defenses are your eyeballs. Just, you already know what actually threatens a Seamoth. Just keep an eye out for.
Well, no, I know, but it's also, it's not physically going to be able to get deep enough. Oh, there's one of you assholes. Oh, God, there's 3 of you. What the hell? Is there an alien base down there? What's going on? What's the party?
They don't usually group.
I know. That's why I'm shocked. That's weird. Whatever. Yoink. Hey. Stop that. Ah, stop it. Go away. Shoo. Yeah. Anthiel. I thought there were ghost rooms around here as well. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't have the biggest air tank yet. Here we are. Okay, I'm just gonna snag these. Ow. Ow. Okay, what's on top of me? What's on top of me? Why am I dying? Holy crap. I think there was a warper behind me there. And I might just need to free dive this. Wow, that was incredibly close. Ah, this is why I don't want to do this without the reinforced suit. Yeah, I'm going to need the biggest air tank, and I'm going to need the reinforced suit. This is incredibly dangerous. Okay, forget the beacon, forget the rest of it. Let's just grab the sea moth and go.
So your air tank, like you, needs to get bigger.
Yes, it really does. It needs to be so big. Okay, most importantly, we got the deep I keep calling them ghost whatevers. Alright, just forget it. Let's just grab the moth and get the heck out of here. That was way too close. Okay, once we get those planted, the next step is going to be wreck diving, because we need to get a lot more blueprints, including the battery charger, so Meta's eyes stop twitching. And, a bunch of other things. Mod station. Let me just put the beacon down here somewhere, so I have a rough idea. Boink. Oh, God, they are relentless. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna relabel it. Jerk. Ugh. You get so much more paranoid on hardcore, man. Normally, I'd just be very, like, oh, ho, hum about it. Hey, there is a vent! Oh, and there's a wreck over there. Maybe I can snag that wreck before we leave. I mean, I didn't bring the propulsion cannon, but typically, you don't need it. And if we do, well, sucks to be me. And this is a pretty far out wreck, so hopefully it does some good stuff. Bonk. I think I see it. There we are. Oh, it's Mushroom Forest! Ooh, there could be Cyclops parts down there. That could be valuable. One thing at a time. Ooh, is that a power cell charger? Ow. Sorry. Sorry. A little excited. Ooh, it is. Ooh la la. Imagine getting power cell charger before battery charger.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life.
Meanwhile, I've come to a revelation in Final Fantasy XIV. PvP. The fight shall not go to the strongest, nor the swiftest, but the one who remembers what the frickin' objective actually is.
Right? Yes, I do love the latest version they did. This, Chorquar...
So many times, the winning team is just... It just happens where two teams wind up just locked in this pointless melee with each other, while then a third team quietly grabs all the points.
It's the whole fox, bear, lion Aesop, you know, where the lion and bear fight each other to the death and the fox just sneaks off with the actual loot. It's that kind of idea. Yeah, it doesn't go to the strongest, it goes to the trickiest. Ooh, mod station. That would be nice. If we can snag that. Whoa, what the? Wait, was that a... Oh my gosh, there's an auto swim button? You're kidding. I didn't know that. If you press X, you just start swimming. Wow. That's really handy. Let me drop this stuff off. Got some room there. Refill while we're here. It is funny how your food can go above 100, but your water cannot. It is a little funny, but whatever. Oh, power transmitter. That'll be great.
New blueprint acquired.
That'll be great when we get thermal plants going. Oh, that's weird. Those light sticks can't be scanned. Oh, but this one can. 14 PvP is hilarious that way. Yeah, it really is. My experience with PvP has been I push buttons and then I die. So
Yeah, my PvP experience is, look, if there are more than 2 people attack me, I just die instantly.
yeah, it's just I do not understand how you survive in PvP. Like even as a warrior, I was trying PvP and it's like I just do not understand the button combinations needed here. I don't know what the game expects.
I do appreciate the fact, though, I do kind of appreciate the fact that I can't blame gear and I can't blame level. Because we're all the same level and we're all the same gear. So I know for a fact I could get better at it, I just don't want to.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. Where it's not the whole World of Warcraft thing of like, oh, whoever spent the most gold, you know, to get the perfect level 19 blues and blah,
Gold,
blah,
it's
blah.
whoever spent days upon days grinding for the whatever the currency is this week.
Yeah, it's like, nah. Everyone's got the exact same gear, the exact same stats. Like, every sage is the same as every other sage and all that, so you just go nuts. It's very refreshing. Okay, see, this looks like a door I can get through. But maybe I can't from this side. Maybe it's something I have to do from the other side. Which suggests to me there's a second entrance. Alright, so let's try hunting for that. Back up, around. Where was I? It's kind of down here. Okay, so if we... Aha, hello. As it was foretold. Door. You remind me of how much I hate Twinks in WoW. Yeah. I mean, that word has changed because now it means something different, but yeah, man. Gosh, I remember those things about seeing the level 19 idiots running around.
Actually, hilariously, it started out as a derogatory term, then it got adopted by MMOs, but then the original meaning stopped being derogatory, so now it's kind of back to its original meaning, and also the MMO meaning at the same time.
And now it just means hot guys. So there we go.
I mean, that was the original meaning, yes.
Oh, wall planter. Almost forget about those.
New blueprint acquired.
Where's that laser cutter? Oh, oxygen. I need to be very paranoid about oxygen. But yeah, like, I don't know, look, I've already been decrying World of Warcraft, you know, it's not least of which Blizzard and Microsoft are both terrible companies because one molests its employees and the other one is directly funding
They've gone
war
from
crimes.
merely sexually assaulting their employees to sexually assaulting their employees, screwing over their customers, and also being directly implicit in war crimes. So, yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, Blizzard's doing the first two parts, Microsoft's doing the third, but you know, Microsoft owns Blizzard, so it's kind of the same thing at this point. Anyways. But yeah, it's... Look, the problem is that what really bothers me is that World of Warcraft still has the better dragons. Well, that's not true. FF14 has better dragon models, just Blizzard has actual writing with the dragons, and the ability to play as a dragon, which Final Fantasy is sadly lacking. Ooh, vehicle upgrade. Don't mind if I do.
New blueprint acquired.
That'll be killer once we get the actual moon pool up and running. Okay, now these doors always bug me, because it looks like the pull open doors like any other time, but it's not. And that's not the last time we'll see one of those. It always drives me nuts. Ooh, another whole fragment. Dark Souls Twinks are awful too. Well, isn't it just Mask of the Father? Isn't that just what you... Mask of the Father, giant set everywhere else, and then Chaos plus 10 Zweihander with at least 30 humanity? Or is it 10?
And you put a couple points in Dex, but don't tell anyone.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, mod station is huge. If we can get that up and running, we are going to be in a real good position. Okay, let's see. Fuel. Just gotta make sure the lights are off. There's no indicator the lights are on or off other than just looking, so I must be a little paranoid about that. Now, where does this go? Oh. Okay. Not really anywhere, but that's okay. I'm feeling pretty darn good about that haul. Because, yeah, let's double check here. For the safety of our Seamoth.
Final Fantasy, though, we're getting more details about the upcoming patch in a couple weeks.
Yes, and I've taken the day off because A, screw my job, and B, like, yeah, no. Oh, right, upgrades everything at the vehicle upgrade. It unlocks everything at the vehicle upgrade module. Now I can speak. And then the mod station also has all that stuff. Let's see, dip module Mark II. Oh, right, plasteel and enamel glass. We're going to need jelly shroom. And then part 3 requires rubies, which is going to be like Grand Reef for any of that stuff. Do we have the zappies? We do. But it takes silver. Bummer. That's the irony, is that the polyaniline the easy part of that. Because it's like, oh, it takes deep shrooms. That's why you farm them. Oh yeah, we don't have a moon pool yet. Sheesh. Okay, we definitely want a mod station, because, sheesh. I could do a power cell charger. Oh, but we need rubies for that anyway, so never mind. That ain't happening anytime soon. I have more important things to spend rubies on. Alright, I'm going to call this wreck good. Now, what are our coordinates? We're at negative 675, 788. Because the map I'm using also lets me check these off, which is really handy. Negative 645, 773. That looks like it. Boom. Mark as visited. Awesome. So, I can keep track of all that. Now, on our way back, let's go through Mushroom really fast, because sometimes there's Cyclops parts down here, and, oh man, if we could get early Cyclops, that would be one heck of a ninja. Because, that changes the entire game.
New blueprint acquired.
Well, there's the hull. Can you scan Spadefish? Okay. You scan Jelly Ray? No. Jelly Ray, come here. I love about Jelly Rays. Jelly Rays would be an enemy in any other game. These horrifying glowing monstrosities, but they're just the most chill little dudes, dudettes, envies. Oh, there's another. Very good. Oh, but now it's just going to be titanium. Darn it. Well, can't say no to titanium. Oh, and there's a lithium big node right there, but that takes prawn suit with drill arms, so I can't do that. Oh, right, you just scan this. Great. Is that? What the heck is... That's not scannable? What is that? Doesn't do anything. Weird. We don't know there's table coral either. Huh. How we doing on space? Now we got plenty. Only I'm down to 1 med kit, which is a little concerning. Okay, let's see. So we have the hull, so we still need 1 more engine and all 3 bridge parts, wherever those are. I think the bridge parts are hiding in the mushroom forest, but they're harder to find because they're smaller. I might want to look that up, because, yeah. Of course, again, just getting a Cyclops online in general is a more long-term goal. Because then we also have to get the parts for it, and that's absolutely going to need a Jelly Shroom Cave run or 2. Ow. Oh, hang on. I think I found one of them. Oh, right. Then we need the actual engine itself, which I think is going to be mountain and crash site is typically where I pick them up. Ooh, is that lithium? Thank you. Much appreciated. What was that bell? Weird. Let's make sure you're repaired. Whoops. That's another thing to do. Always be paranoid about repairing your sea moth prawn cyclops, because they will break when you least expect it, and it's not pleasant. Ow. I'm gonna try to go slow through here. I don't know if speed is a factor, come to think of it. Like, does it count for the current speed you were at when you collide, or do you just take flat damage? Ooh, moonpool. Yes, please. Excellent.
New blueprint acquired.
This is silly. I need to get back in the sea moth. But not for stealing more of that. Right, because we're also going to... I need a moon pool. I need a large room. It's like... We're going to be burning through plasteel ingots like there's no tomorrow. Speaking of which. Thank you. Okay, and then after we get back to do a little building, we're going to go back out on more wreck hunting to get the rest of the recipes. Okay, and I'm not seeing any fragments right here, which is annoying. But there's more lithium and a warper. I forgot just how much damage warpers do without the reinforced suit, because that dude was chewing through my health bar. Oh. Please. Warper, stay over there for a second. Thank you. Okay, I just need one more of those, and we're going to be in real good business. Okay, yeah, I think it does take current speed into account, because that did a lot more damage. I'd consider getting the reinforcement for it, the hull reinforcement, but I don't know. I don't have a lot of space as it is.
Meh, it doesn't really do that much.
Heck yes.
New blueprint acquired.
You know, we're not that far from Mountain. Like, if I could just finish the Cyclops right now, or at least get the whatever for it. Hang on, let me double check that. Unfortunately, I have to visit fandom, which is always such a pleasure. Engine is east side of Mountain Island. Seems to be a good spot. And Mountain Island is not that far from our position. In fact, there's a couple wrecks on the way there. All right. So first, we're going to visit a wreck on the way. Negative 102, 860. Which is going to be kind of this. Oh, there's more lithium. I do love me some lithium. And keeping my sea moth prepared. Just bonking into everything over here. Okay, this might be a little too gung-ho out here with my bonking. And we're filling up our inventory. Let's leave a few slots open. Let's see, 102, 860. This way. Oh wait, there's that vent again. Ah, that's funny. Oh shoot, we got those sharks. Alright, let me stop for a second and repair this. There we go. I swear the Seamoth is taking more damage than normal. Is that something hard mode does? I don't know. Okay, this is weird. It's saying there should be a wreck right around here. Ah, there it is. Oh, great. And it's surrounded by those dang sharks. And the trouble is, they're going to be chewing on my Seamoth, even when I'm not in it. So I'm going to have to pick my parking spot carefully. This is to say, higher up. Case and point. Buzz off. Leave my Seamoth alone. I need it for oxygen. And then we're just going to have to free dive. It's going to be irritating, but oh well. Wait, are these all Cyclops engine parts? Engine parts?
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, if we can pull that off, that's gonna be one heck of a ninja power move, because if I can get a Cyclops...
Achievement unlocked. Build a Cyclops before building a moon pool. Wow.
Yeah, if I can pull that off, and I don't know if I can, but if I can pull that off, wow, that's gonna be a game changer. Yeah, that... Whoa. Because, for those who know, Cyclops is the big subs rock. We're doing oxygen. I'm doing okay. Let's not go too much farther forward. But we can be chic.
New blueprint acquired.
For the longest time, I pronounced that chick. Because I'd read it in a video game, and no one ever told me otherwise. Okay, oxygen. Again, we're on hard mode, and to be very paranoid about that. Cool. Now, I've heard from other people that wildlife tends not to attack your Seamoth or prawn suit if you're not in it. And that might be true. I'm not sure, but I don't want to chance it. Okay, we definitely have propulsion cannon, and I'm out of inventory space, so I'm gonna have to be... Excuse me, I have to be selective with what I grab. Okay, let me also make sure OBS is still running. Good.
Blueprint acquired.
Okay, so the problem is that the prawn suit propulsion cannon is kind of worthless in my opinion. Because if you're in a prawn suit, there are two things you need. You need the grapple arm and you need the drill arm, and that's it. Every other arm is not worth it. Which is really funny, because the game does have torpedoes, and you can get the prawn suit torpedo launcher, and yes, you can just turn into a mecha, but the problem is the torpedoes aren't very useful in my experience. Like, it's much better just to use the stasis rifle. Or anything. Or just run. Okay, now the problem is I think this is one of the wrecks that requires the propulsion cannon to fully explore, because there might be a... Man, words are escaping me right now. There might be a ladder that's covered by boxes. And you need to be able to move the boxes, which requires the propulsion cannon, because apparently Riley has wimpy, weak noodle arms. Because he is baby. Bonk. Okay, but I was looking for this, which might be... Oh. Cyclops fire suppression.
Not actually that useful.
Well, I do like slotting it because the Cyclops has 6 slots, so you do have a spare one, and it's nice to have just in case. You know, it's like having a fire extinguisher in your kitchen. Like, you're never going to need it, or you're probably not going to need it ever in your entire life, but it's nice to have just in case, because the alternative is worse.
It is better to have and not need than need and not have.
Exactly. Now, these are all prawn suits or prawn suit grapple arms, which I do not need right now, and I do not have the inventory for it.
PRAWN Safety Instructions Appendix A14. Don't climb on or get off equipment while it's moving.
Hee.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, let me go back up for oxygen. Alright, swim charge fins, though. That could be handy. I prefer the ultra glides myself, just for the movement speed. But honestly, until we get a battery charger, swim glide fins would not be a waste. And I kind of like having them just in case anyway. So that might be worth getting into. Where the heck am I going? Over here. Ooh, sandstone. Don't mind if I do. Yes, precious silver. But my friend, you left so early. Surely something slipped your mind. You forgot I gave these also. Would you leave the best behind? Every time I sing Les Mis, Meta's eyes twitch. It amuses me. Ooh, is that stasis? Heck yes, stasis rifle. You can carry a tune well, thank you. I try. Yep, there it is. I knew it. I was afraid of that. See, we need to be able to move that door piece to get down the ladder there, but we don't have that. Now, I think this is a shortcut outside. Booyah. Yeah, I did some choir back in the day. I do like singing, but unfortunately, Twitch usually doesn't. One of these days...
Yeah, it's really, really annoying, because I'd love to have a redeem for Medasign sings whatever song is currently running through his head right now, because I always have one, but
right.
I can't do that, because a lot of them would get us VOD muted.
Well, I think we're good for a couple seconds, so you could do a short one, but... There's more sandstone. We do it like that. Whoop. There we go. Let me just leave those lights running. I think it drains power while those lights are running, so I'm wanting to avoid that. Oh, my inventory's full. Never mind. I'll just leave the worthless gold here. Although I am thirsty. Yeah, you're able to drink and eat while you're underwater. Don't think about how that works. It's fine.
The alternative is Star Citizen, where what do you have to do to drink in that game again? You have to push one button to remove your helmet, push another button to open the water bottle, push and hold a third button to actually drink, and then remember to put your helmet back on before you die.
Well, it's not that. It's one button to remove your helmet. The second button has to be held to start the drinking animation, and then you push the first button again to put your helmet back on. Yeah, when Jay showed that, I was like, what? Like, Chris Roberts, love you, man. Like, your work is phenomenal. I love the heck out of Freelancer, but, you're getting a little bloated.
Suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
Like, as much as we love bloat around here, like, your game is getting a little too bloated. Little too many features.
It's pushing simulation at the expense of gameplay.
Yeah, but the problem is that means it's not going to be finished by the time the next generation of computers comes out. And then you just have to do it again. Like, at some point, you just have to release a game, call it a day, and then, like, alright, let's make the next one better next time. You know? Oh, well. Meanwhile, No Man's Sky is over here like, yeah, we just released another free patch, like, coming out this year, where now we've added Pokemon battles in because we can. Oh, and it is, once again, completely free for everyone.
Again, that is, man, if this was Paradox, they would have been on their, what, 15th DLC pack by now, probably?
Each one is $20.
How many years has it been? 10 years? And 2 to 3 DLC packs a year. Yeah, they would have been on 20 DLC packs by now. Just look at Stellaris.
Mm-hmm. Each one is $20, you know. Oh, but if you get the season pass...
20? Oh, no. Most of them would be running for 30. They'd go on sale for 20.
Of course they do. And then Stellaris also decided to embrace AI, so dang.
Yep.
Which sucks, because they just came out with the Biogenesis update where you
They
can get...
just made an expansion where you can make a planet-eating behemoth, a
Yes.
planet-eating space monster.
You can add me into the game, and I can eat all the delicious planets and get so really huge and big and fat that I eat the galaxy. It's amazing. But
That
it's
is
like,
actually
oh,
one of the new
might
victory routes.
contain
It's
AI
so
usage,
cool.
and it's like, no, you ruined a perfectly
But
good
yep,
thing.
nope. Throw it in the trash can.
Yep. Why would you do that to me? How could this happen to me? Oh, right, I forgot I have to go back in to turn the lights back off. Now, theoretically, if the lights are off, it should not drain power. I think.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Radio, what do you got?
This is an automated distress signal from Life Pod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning. Life Pod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
All right, now we've got a debate, because we've got the moon pool, and we've got modification station, but we also have the Cyclops, and the Cyclops is, to put it charitably, a game changer, as I already established. Yeah, we're definitely going to pin that. We're also going to want large room. Oh yeah, I should let the other ones... Wait, I already have battery charger. What the heck? What? What? How did... Huh. Wait, I already have
Surprise.
trash can. I already have beds. What was I doing?
I mean, I know you had already done an Aurora run, so that explains the bed and trash can.
Wow, I just blanked. Okay, well, change of plans. Ah, yes, and thanks to my mod, I now have the Cyclops docking hatch. I'm gonna figure out where to put that. Got another thing from mod state. Oh, and we already have Ultra Glide. Dang, okay, I had just completely forgotten everything we had done. Well, my bad. Sheesh. Talk about a pleasant surprise. And, alright, the bronze propulsion. Okay, first things first, let's put down a locker to throw all our stuff in. Here, but I don't know. Let's cover up the Altera logo. Thank you. Yes, big. As it should be. Okay. Take another fabrication. Thank you. Go out here, grab our CMOS storage. Actually, I think one thing I do for my final CMOS build is I have double CMOS storage, because, yeah. Alright, let's get our blood oil going. Let's get our deep shrooms going. Went through all the trouble to get them. Now, man, we are going to need to be careful with what we spend here, because we have some valuable things and do not have infinite room for them. Let me make sure I've got inventory space. But I still don't have water filtration. That's annoying. We're gonna need more silver, so give me some sandstone, please. And with 4 solar panels, I think that's enough to... You like mine? Oh. Our bulbo tree's done, yes! Alright, food and water problems are officially solved forever. Yes, yum yum yum. Yes! Alright, that's awesome. Okay, good. And we're starting to pick up a little bit of sandstone. Because I'm pretty sure we don't have enough silver for all this nonsense. I can just get that hunch. Let me also make sure I zoom through the blood kelps here. That is one annoying thing about the scanner room. The scanner room only scans in cells you've already been into on that current run. So if you save and quit and then reload, it forgets all the places you've been, which means it won't scan in those locations. So you have to go out and go through all those places again to remind it that you've been there. It's a little annoying. Oop. More titanium, don't mind if I do. More titanium, don't mind if I do. Try to avoid sharks. Oh, do we have nuclear disposal? We do? Good. Okay. I like getting the fragments scanned first, just to get them out of the way. Before I start grabbing all the scrap. Oh, good. And it's picking up plenty of sandstone. Close up some room. Oh, oxygen's a problem, though. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's head back. Wait, it's not picking up any sandstone over there? It's just picking up... whatever. Okay, man. What else is it? Oh, the light stick. And don't have the other piece for the stasis rifle yet, but that's okay. We can live without it. There's another one? Where is it? Oh, wrong way. Stick these in here, not out of there. Permanent. Okay. Alright, first things first, let's get the large room going just to get that out of the way. Bastille 1. Did I not have any ingots on me? I thought I built some. Weird. You. And Plasteel. Number 2. While we're at it, let me also build a reinforcement down here. I think I need to construct the ladder first. Let's see. Reinforcement. Go. Because, yeah, if we're going to be doing all this base construction. What? It is not flipping with something up above, is it? Did I just soft lock myself? Wow. What is going on there? That's weird. Okay, I can build ladders elsewhere, so it's not an issue, but it's like weird. Okay, I'll need to fix that problem in a second. Reminds me, when does the last... Oh, right, I can't save in this version. That's really annoying, because that means if the game crashes, I'm going to lose all my data. Okay, so...
I guess you just save and quit and then
oh, it's the wall
reload
lockers.
the game.
It doesn't like the wall lockers there. Oh, that's irritating. Okay, that means I needed now to move them, deconstruct them, and then reconstruct them elsewhere. Alright, give me a second. Alright, let me just build another locker. We have the cords for it. Okay, and I'll take that plasteel, thank you. Yeah, and if we have a trash can, that means I can also drop off all the other stuff too. I should do that. Let's see. There we go. Okay, then we can take that off. What am I forgetting? Right, all the dead fire extinguishers. Now I need to be really careful what I throw in there. Make sure it's just the fire extinguishers. Alright, let's get these wall lockers out. Yeah, it's really weird because I'm sure after I build the ladder again, I can just build the wall lockers, but for some reason it doesn't want the ladder built until those wall lockers are gone, so whatever. Yeah, see, and I can just plunk them right back down. Weird. I'm sorry, the posters are not going up just yet. Let me get the rest of the place decorated first. Speaking of which, before I do that, let me get another reinforcement on, just because I'm a little paranoid about this. If we run out of lithium, that's okay. We're going to need to do a jelly shroom run eventually anyway, so I'm comfortable doing that. Okay, hull strength is now 19. Perfect. That'll buy us some room for nonsense. Speaking of which, nonsense! Yes! Big room. Okay, now that's connecting on the bottom floor where we want it, so that's beautiful. Let's fire that puppy out there. Ah-bam. Let's not actually fire puppies. We here at Team Retrofox do not condone firing puppies. Unless they've been very bad boys.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
I think that's the fun life pod, because that has the Markiplier doll. Alright, let's plant some more creep vine and make some lube while we're at it. Oh wait, I think we just have enough room. Yes, we can also... Cool. Excuse me, stalkers, coming through, pardon me. Okay, so we can plant the rest of these. Awesome. Oh, and the shrooms are done. Dang, those grew fast. Get some lube, because we need plenty of it. And... yeah, fiber mesh. Because I do also want to build a bed. That's going to be important for time manipulation and general comfort. Now, this isn't the quilted version, unfortunately, but I'll just have to get that later. And eventually I'll be able to build an observatory for the bed and make it real snazzy, but it's everyone sing along with me, that's a later thing. Okay, so we can check that off the list. This is crazy. I'm gonna go for the Cyclops right now. And first, though, we're going to need a place to park the Cyclops. And once again, handy mod to the rescue. We have our Cyclops docking module. Which... is this deep enough is the question. Oh, right. I think it has to go off of a apartment. My question is this deep enough? Because the Cyclops is a big beast. I think that's going to be a tight fit, but it'll work. Should I stick a hatch? I would stick a hatch on the back of there, but I'm planning on getting a moon pool along this length here, so that's okay. Oh, they can also get bioreactors online now, finally. We have the large room. Yeah. Dang. Get these suckers going. Although ideally I'd put them down below and use this for alien containment here and above, but nah, I don't know. Let's stick with what we got. Okay, if we're going to be serious about building a Cyclops, let's take stock of what we have here and make sure it's all organized. Because it's not going to be cheap. What does that actually take? We need 3 enamel glass. Okay, the 3 plasteel is going to be the hard part. Because that is a boatload of titanium and everything. That's also... is that an advanced wiring kit? That looks like an advanced wiring kit. which we can't do. Why? Because we're out of silver. Okay, we already knew that. Honestly, though, the enamel glass is going to be pretty easy. I think we can... Do we have that right now, or can we just do that? Can't go through here too quickly, because I think occasionally the game soft locks if you do that. Yeah, there's our 1 silver. Okay, we do have some lithium left. Oh, we have tons of stalker teeth. What was I worried about? Okay. We might need more quartz, if anything. Actually, something to test. Okay, come on, let me click through here. Thank you. Yeah, so we can build a computer chip. That's easy. What did oh, I just built a second computer chip. Oops. Well, I mean, we're gonna need it anyway. Let's see. Enamel glass. That's easy. Although we might run out of quartz. Yep, we're out of quartz. Okay, so we need quartz, we need silver, and then titanium and lithium. And we're out of water. Alright, well, the silver's easy. We have our sandstones, so let's start hunting those. Bad news about these things, they only have a 1 1/3 chance of actually having the silver we need. It's irritating. I might need to build a moon pool just for convenience, because as meme-tastic as it would be to get a Cyclops before a moon pool, practicality may demand otherwise. More worthless gold and lead. Oh good, there's one. So tons of bladderfish. I'm gonna steal some. Yeah, this is silly. Let me just do the moon pool and battery charger before we do Cyclops. Let's just get those basics out of the way, because that will also increase everything we can do. We're gonna stay the mod station online, but that's a little bit later. Let's get 8 diamonds, which is, everyone sing along with me, jelly shroom. Oh wow, it's picking up a ton of stuff. And this is without any range upgrades, dang. This didn't go farther than I thought.
You picked a good area.
I guess. But even so, like, didn't expect it to go this far. Oh, the biter. I'll worry about those guys later. Scanning becomes much easier when you have the reinforced dive suit and stasis rifle, because then you just stun your enemies, scan them, and if they get bitey, you take less damage. What are we doing in inventory? We got some room. do we even have any diamonds? I think I only got one, and I used it on the laser cutter. It's not a big deal right now, I'm just wondering out loud. There's something else I want to do as well while I'm here. I always like adding a hatch to my scanner room so I can get into it quickly. I think my mod lets me manipulate it remotely, but I don't trust that. Okay. Just our kicks. Let's go third. No power. Oh, it might not be like an inventory thing, or maybe it's too many steps. Yeah, once in a while the mod will bug out a little. There we go. Okay, there's our third enamel glass, so that's done. And under electronics, let's build our advanced wiring kit for the sub, and a regular wiring kit for the battery charger. And also a copper wire. Awesome. Oh, and just for another radio message to come in. Or just in time for another radio message to come in. There. Use words correctly. Where's another ladder? Oh, that's right. That was the spare ladder. Batteries. Awesome. Now we can be energy renewable.
Be back in just a moment.
Sure thing. There we go. Alright, what does this say?
High priority automated message from Aurora Live Pod 13 coordinates attached. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
That is such a
Signal
cold line.
location uploaded to PDA.
It's like, yeah, go out to bury this guy because we know they're dead already. Like, ooh. Vicious. Alright, give me more limestone, please. We need our titanium. And we also need more copper because we're not full on it yet. Okay, but now that we have a battery charger, I can be way more judicious with my Sea Glide usage, which will speed things up drastically. That reminds me. We also go through blueprints. Bad news is I can't disable blueprints from the other menus. I have to go into here in order to do it, which is slightly annoying. Oh well. Alright, next up is going to be getting Moonpool, and the good news is we already have the lead and lubricant. We're just missing a titanium, which will be granted with limestone, and the stupid things respawned already. I hate crash fish so much. They might be the worst enemies in the game. It's not even the damage they do, it's just the annoyance. Because, like, I'm trying to go through here, and I keep having to clear out crash fish every time. It's like, if you just let me through here, it'd be a problem. Which I could do if I was a sea dragon, and I could probably talk to them, but I can't. I'm a forest dragon. I don't speak that. I don't speak fish. I need to get on my level. Rude. Yeah, I can also check my crops.
Welcome aboard.
All right, how are
Captain.
things doing?
Oh, just the usual. Getting stuff in. Grinding. Oh, right, I still have those bladderfish in there. We cook those up. Poor things. Over here. Although, hypothetically, the bulbo tree should be working. Yes. Maybe. There we go. That's the one problem with the bulbo tree, is you have to remember to replant it afterwards, so... a little irritating. It's okay. While we're at it, let's also... Oh yeah, we never got to scan you. We were too busy running for our lives from all those dang warpers. Cool. Just plunk you all in there. Farming, farming. There we go. And let's also scan you. Cool. Scan, or plunk you guys in there. One more. There we go. Awesome. Okay. And just for kicks, let's get this started. Because these combine to make hydrochloric acid, which combines to make polyaniline. That'll be handy. Oh yeah, I'll need to get some spare fiber mesh while I'm at it. Whoops. Killed it. I'm a monster. It's okay, they regrow. And if they don't, that's what the crop is for. I'd actually have a harder time talking with kelp if I can at all, because fun fact, they're not plants. Learned that the hard way, that was fun.
Yeah, they don't have roots, they have holdfasts, and I forget how everything else works, but yeah.
No,
because
they're
plants
not even
need root
plants.
stems and...
What are they? Are they highly organized protists, or is it bacteria, or what?
I forget.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, because plants need root stems and leaves, and kelp don't really actually, technically speaking, don't have that.
They just don't. Like, botanically speaking, they are not plants, because they do not... Like, they have things that function similar to things plants have. Like, they have what look like roots, and what looks like leaves, and what looks like stems, but... when you actually examine it, it's no, these are completely different from the plant structures. Oh, dang. Just found someone's... I think I just stole one of the stalker's hoards. I'm sorry. I really need the titanium, though. Oh, now I find all the sandstone when I'm looking for it. So it goes. That's one of the sand sharks. What are you doing out here? I know if I really wanted limestone, I could go along the larboard side of the Aurora, because that has plenty. Alright, let's head back with that. There should definitely be enough titanium by now, and with a good dose of copper, just in case. Speaking of which, let's get more solar panels going. I think they'll fit along here. And I've got 30 seconds of oxygen left. I'm keeping an eye on that. Yeah, because we need to spare some quartz for that. There we go.
It's so funny. At some point in the game, you stop going to the surface for oxygen completely.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
Just because between your habitats, your sea moth, and everything else, you basically never need to go back to the surface.
Well, especially once you get Cyclops. I mean, that is a game changer. Oh, it did grow. I was gonna say, like, what the heck? Just took a second. That reminds me, I am gonna save and quit for a second just to let the game save. And because I'm increasingly paranoid about it crashing on me. That will reset the scanner room, I know, but I'll pay that price. Oh, you're already disabled. Perfect. Oh, and we have another message.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high-security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should
And
be...
if she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The
If I say regular and she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
Okay, so apparently the joke there is that that's a comedic group. I'm not as familiar with what the kids are watching these days.
Yeah, I think it was a comedy group that was doing some stuff with Subnautica back in the beta, but it's also, I think that's my single favorite message of the entire game, is the fact that the one and only communication to Aurora, and they couldn't even, some guy just had to pound it out right before his lunch break, because they couldn't be bothered to take it seriously.
Well, because that's the joke with Aurora. Again, they're a horrible company to work for. That's kind of the point. But I also didn't think I would get that, because I thought that only played after the Sunbeam blew up.
No, I think it's just after fixing the Aurora.
Weird. Well, hey, I'm not going to complain. Because, yeah.
Oh, good. You reinforced the base ahead of time. It's always a nasty shock to people when they realize just how much stability the moon pool costs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, moon pool's is 5 on the surface, so yeah, it's a thing. But we can officially park it. Hooray!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
If I really want to be OCD, I could swap the power cells out before I do it, but meh, I don't feel like doing that.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Nah, I'm good. I'm a dragon, we're used to this. Although I miss having my towns to look after. My little things. Okay, I know we don't need it right now. I'm gonna throw down another reinforcement just in case, because on the off chance that something goes completely sideways. Still, okay, and we can now officially access the captain's quarters. Alrighty. What if I want to do that right now?
I could have told you the code at any time, you know.
Well, yes, but, you know, that's cheating. Like, I'm trying to be at least a little honorable here, you know? I appreciate the offer, Meta, but it's like... I'm not supposed to know it yet. It's a surprise for later. Oh, there's something else I've seen people do. You can get samples off of brain coral and grow them, which means you can make oxygen refueling stations anywhere you want just by slapping down an exterior grow bed.
Because grow beds don't require power or infrastructure or anything.
Correct.
You can just slap down the grow bed, of course.
I put down a foundation because it's fun, but you don't have to. You can just slap down a grow bed. I've also heard that with some people, that's how they track wrecks. If they've already looted a wreck, they will put down an exterior grow bed on top and put the glowy creepvine kelp. Because when the creepvine finishes growing, it puts out this light that you can see from a long distance away. So they just know if they ever come across a wreck that has a light on top of it, oh, I already looted that one, don't bother.
The kelp vine, creepvine also is really useful to make breadcrumb trails when navigating certain tunnel areas.
Hypothetically. Although you'd have to put a bunch of them down. And by that point, you might as well just use the Pathfinder tool. Because they backpatched that from below zero. Where on earth? Oh, I see. Here's the quartz. Alright, cue the explosions. And then I'll just wait one in-game day and all the little idiots will respawn. Ugh. So vexing. Yes, shuttle bugs, I agree. It is very silly. Oh, hello. Did they actually go? I can't tell. They didn't. Okay, come on. Actually come out. Come on. Thank you. Just explode already. Explode for my amusement. I'll say this tube does make it really easy to find stuff. It's so smooth. I got a little more room left. Come on, come out. Get you out of the way. Thank you. Okay, now we have plenty of quartz for the next 2 seconds. Ow, there we go. Oh, I did finish building it. Where was I? Oh, I think the hatch I was having problems with is over here. Yeah, here we are. There we go. Okay. Well, making progress. So, as much as I want the Cyclops right now, we do need more lithium. So that is going to take a Jelly Shroom Cave dive, which is going to be irritating. That's okay. Oh, ooh, vehicle mod station. Yes, please. Excellent. Okay, because if I can get some of these suckers in there, that's going to be a bit of a game changer. Because, yeah, Seamoth Perimeter Defense System, absolutely. Yes, please. Now, I know I should be putting in the solar charger, because it is really nice to have renewable energy in the Seamoth, and it's very on brand. But it doesn't really help much.
Yeah, admittedly, it doesn't actually charge that fast, and you should just head back to the moon pool anyways anytime you're restocking.
Now, on the Seamoth, the storage module is really valuable, because on the Prawn Suit, it only does 6 extra slots, but on the Seamoth, it's 16. And that's a lot. So, I could get hull reinforcement for a little more peace of mind. I could do the sonar system, which can help with cave navigating, but I might just want the second storage module. Let me just do that while I'm thinking about it. Because if I can slap even more stuff into this bad boy, yeah. It's going to be quite the transport. Now I think, let's see, I do a perimeter, and then sonar. Oh, I see, it was, the crush depth was glitching out a little bit. Yeah, see, now the storages are on the same side. Aha. So now I've got both 16 slaughters ready to go, and this will be a wonderful little thing. Oh, space. Hello. Ah, you're in the middle of ads. All right, let me know once
Space
the
Hippo,
ads.
hello.
Once the ads end.
No, wait, hang on. We have another 50 seconds. Hang on.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, we'll just let those charge. Meantime, let's see about Jelly Shroom. What's the closest Jelly Shroom from me? I'm kind of at the 0-0 mark. Oh, granted, my map is lagging on me.
Oh, and Alex is here. Hello. XP grinding some furry friends. I just know on the background. Only do realize I've not checked in yet. That's all right. And Space Hippo. Yes, hello.
Hello, Space. Welcome to the stream.
And don't worry, I already warned Dominic about the risks of going to his full size inside in a closed building.
Yes, but I tend to ignore that. It's fun.
He did reinforce the walls, though, so that's nice.
Okay, where on earth is this entrance? Okay, you can get closed. You can get coordinated. Okay, first, where am I? Where's 0-0? Okay. Now, it says there's a Jelly Shroom entrance just southwest of me. I think I'm going to need to bring a beacon with me, because I call nonsense
I
on
will
that.
double check. I have my list of coordinates.
Negative 150, and this is what, negative 200? Yeah, it's like negative 150, negative 200, thereabouts. I'm going to bring a beacon with me, because I call malarkey and shenanigans. Okay, and then blueprints. Okay, I could do prawn suit. I could do both prawn suit and Cyclops. This is ridiculous. So yeah, let's leave the moon pole pinned, because I'm gonna...
Negative 150, negative 200?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, according to this map, there is...
I've got 95, negative 375, but maybe that's not the entrance.
Well, that's the one I normally use, because that's the one to the Degassi base. But it's saying there's a second one, and I'm curious enough to try. We'll bring a beacon with me. Spacing, mighty consider of me not to grow. Yee. I mean, it is very, very fun, do not get me wrong, but, you know, I do also want to keep this place intact. It's nice. It's nice to have a base to come back to, you know? Alrighty, let's take this out for a spin. So now we have the number 3 button. We have our zippy zappy. And I still don't have a darned compass. That is hilarious. I think it needs... the stuff we're about to get anyway.
It needs magnetite.
Yeah. I think... I can't remember exactly. Alright, let's see. So, hypothetically... The entrance is over this way. Negative 150, negative 200. Okay, so I need to go this way. Somewhere around here? But it said 150. Okay, negative 150, 200. is... No, over this way. This is negative 150, 200. If it's somewhere in that mess of caves down there, I'm gonna be peeved, because this is not viable. That's the point. See, it looks like there's supposed to be a cave entrance down there, but it's not. It's...
Old intel, or is it just kind of wedged in there in some other tiny cave somewhere?
Or it's just
because if you
wedged in
can't
there
take the sea
somewhere.
moth down there, that becomes way less viable.
Yeah. Oh, if I can't take the sea moss down there, that's a game breaker. Like, I can't do that. All right, forget it. We're not doing that. What was the other one you said? It was positive 90, negative 370. Yeah, it's more like 100, 400. Okay. It's gonna be this way. Let's do the tried and true. It's a slightly farther from my base, but that's okay. We know this one works, and that's what counts. And I'll just put a beacon down just to make it easy.
Local scans show a nearby cave
Here we
entrance,
are.
Depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Here's our jelly shroom cave entrance. Let me plunk one of these down. Some.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, I can't edit it from there, unfortunately. I will have the jelly shroom entrance beacon on. Okay, let's use blue for the ones I haven't done yet, but I will turn them off because I'm not lifebot hunting right now. Lifebots are generally best for some minor loot. Well, occasionally it's got some valuable stuff. That's not true. Like some valuable
There's a couple of life pods that have some really, really valuable stuff around them. There's one particular life pod, for example, if you need rubies, that is the life pod for it.
Oh, yeah, sound warning. We're about to get the Dlung thing acquired like about 20 times. Actually, on that note, let me just... I'm just gonna cut out the game's volume for a little bit just to save everybody's ears. Because it's about to do that every single time we pick up one of these PDAs or anything. It gets old, believe me. Oh. Ah! Ah! Do not kill me. Rude. Very
What do you
rude.
need for reinforced suit again? It's diamonds and what else?
We also need to find the blueprint, which is in one of the racks somewhere. It's all right. We'll deal with it. That's why I have 5 first aid kits in my inventory. Yeah, again, I will need to be a lot more paranoid, but it's doable. It's fine. Now, this I need to be extremely careful about, because these guys will kill me. Oh, water filtration is right there. Beautiful. I forgot. That's where you can pick up an early one, is the Degassi base. Okay, very carefully. Okay, we can go a little bit farther. No, let's turn around. Again, paranoia is the order of the day. Case in point. As it's getting stuck. Actually, that's not true. That's pretty normal for me. Why am I clipping on things so badly? It's not normal. Yeah, I'm going to need to be very paranoid about my oxygen usage around here. Oh, but I forgot. There's a bunch of recipes just around. Yeah. Although we already have most of these, I'll bet. I think one of them... yep, and one of them is stasis rifle. Yeah, I'll worry about scanning stuff later when I've got stasis rifle and the rest. Well, scanning the wildlife, I should say. Let's pick those up. Well, I can try risking it around here. Dragon perception, often not used to being small. Stop that! Stop that! Stop that! Stop that! Stop that!
Case in point.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, rude. Oh my gosh, yeah, they are all over here. And the problem is they also do a bunch of damage to our moth. It's not a good situation. And I think the only actual entrance is that one on that far side there. Alright, so this is going to be annoying, but I'm just going to have to keep free diving it over and over again. While trying to grab all the scans around here, which I think is stuff we already have. Now, the fun fact about me is I actually have a much better perspective of being small than others because of my size shifting. Because I can go as far down as about a foot tall, give or take. So, I can get the little perspective. I just don't like doing it very often because it's more fun to be big. Okay, these crab snakes, I swear. I might have to just come back with the stasis rifle. Yeah, see? It's like they're being very rude. They are rude dudes. Or dudettes. Still can't tell. Also, water filtration would definitely save problems. Oh, wait, but that takes rubies. Never mind. We don't have that yet. Stasis rifle, on the other hand, takes magnetite, but that should be down here, so we're good. And now I can start abusing all of this storage space. Boom. Alright, let's try this again. I get stuck on as many things. Try not to get stung. I think how the sea noodles work is it's sort of like the gas pods, where they deal damage over time, but it wears off quickly. So if you just get grazed by one and you can regenerate, I think you're good. I think. Okay, got the one up there. Down, be very careful with our movements again. Nothing out there. I think this is the last stuff in here. Oh, I didn't have the recipe for the ultra high capacity. Oh man, we're glad I picked that one up. All right, let's get back. I think that's everything in here. There might be some data logs I missed. I can cross-reference the list and see if I missed any later when I have more air. I did put the rebreather on, right? Okay, also, I think the cacophony is over. Yes, I've got the rebreather on. All right, so sorry about it being quiet. Let me bring the volume back on. Alrighty. Phew! Okay, and that was the Degassi base. Now I can breathe a lot easier. Alright, the other thing I just picked up was the ultra high capacity. Again, extremely important. And it takes more lithium. Oof.
Aren't you in the lithium place, aka Jelly Shroom Cave?
Well, yes and no, because most of it is just shale deposits, which is has a, everyone sing along with me, 1 in 3 shot of being lithium, which I need, or gold, or even worse, worthless diamonds. Shoot, one of the snakes is right.
Oh, it's magnetite you just pick up off the ground. I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
Right, it's magnetite that's in Jelly Shroom. But
yeah,
magnetite's easy to get in a few other places also.
Actually, this is where I go to get magnetite, because I typically... I know
Doesn't Mountain Island have a bunch of it? Or does Mountain Island have a bunch of lithium?
I thought Mountain Island was lithium.
Oh, well then, you might want to go to Mountain Island.
Oh, well, maybe. When you say it out loud, that does make some sense there. To be fair, I also needed the magnetite, though. Okay, I'll try dragging the jelly shroom. What? Scanning the jelly shroom. Oh, there's all these deposits I can't use. Wow. As soon as you get the prawn suit and the Cyclops and the prawn suit drill arm, your problems are all officially solved forever because you can just have the Cyclops drive the prawn suit around. Prawn suit drills up all the items in the world, and then you can stuff them all in your Cyclops. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing, but sadly, we're not there yet. Alright, how much lithium was that? Yeah, we only have 2 so far. And we need... how much for the Cyclops? We need 6. We need another 4 for our reinforced tank. Let's see, our Moth is still at 100%, so that's good. And we do have the perimeter defense system in case we really want to tell someone to go away. I know there's the oculi down here. Again, we can scan them and blah, 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 but that's later. And to be fair, diamonds aren't worthless right now. Because we do need some for, say, the modification station and the prawn suit drill arm once we get that. Is this? Oh, that's the same base. Duh. Mountain Island might just be more shale. You might need to go back into like Mushroom Forest to get more lithium. Of course, what I really should do, honestly, is just build a base down here. Jelly Shroom is a great first base, and I've never done it before, but at least getting a small outpost here with a scanner room would be very useful. In order to do that, though, I'm going to need some multi-purpose rooms. I'm going to need a bioreactor. I'm going to need
Welcome aboard, Captain.
the bulbo tree or whatever else for the bioreactor. There's a few steps there. Oh, one of the crab snakes is T-posing. They do that.
T-posing to assert dominance.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is gonna sound crazy, but I think we have enough magnetite for now.
I was gonna say, you don't need that much magnetite.
I mean, you need it for some stuff. Like, I think the thermal reactors need some, and, yeah, the compass needs it. Some of the scanner room upgrades need it. So, but I think we have enough for now. Although, we do have double storage in our sea moth. That's why I wanted to get it. Because, yeah, the storage modules on the sea moth are extremely valuable. Because they're, again, 16 slots apiece. Boom. We have way more room to work with. Yeah, I'm not going to trust that crab squid. I don't know what it's, or crab snake. I don't know what it's doing. Or it's going to turn on and bite me if I try to come over. Oh yeah, like here's a magnetite deposit. So again, if you got prawn suit, heck yeah. Is that a biter? It is. Huh. Didn't even know they got down here. Okay, let me get back to the sea moth.
Did you scan the crab snake?
I'm not gonna. I don't trust that thing. I don't trust the T-posing, and I don't have a reinforced dive suit yet, or stasis. If I had either, or rather both of those things, I'd feel much better about it. Again, this is a hard mode run. My top priority needs to be survival. Scanning everything is going to be secondary. That's right! I can build a thermal base down here. Ooh, I forgot about that. Ooh, that's tempting. Because that's fully renewable, so I wouldn't have to worry about babying the bioreactor to refill it every once in a while. But again, reinforced dive suit, because Not only does it give you, I think, half damage, it also gives you heat resistance, which is really important when you're going in there to put all of your... Okay, I'm really done with magnetite for now. It's really important to have the reinforced dive suit to go in there because it gets really hot. And if you have the reinforced dive suit on, you can get farther in there, which means you can get more efficient reactors. But especially in hard mode, I'm not going to want to go near heat without it. Reinforced dive suit, that is. Is that the crab snake? Huh. Is there a... Okay, somebody's trying to bite me. That's rude. Another worthless diamond. Oh, oxygen. That's right. Alright, how are we doing so far? I've got 1 lithium in my pockets. Oh, let me get some water. We have 2 lithium there, so that's 3 so far. I counted 6. Yeah, which is just enough for the Cyclops. I could try to keep going here and get a little more so we can get stuff like more hull reinforcement for potential future bases. To be fair, once we get the Cyclops, we're kind of done with bases for a while. Well, except for power station charges. Which we don't need anymore because of my mod. Haha. That's why I wanted to get that Cyclops docking mod, because then you don't have to micromanage the power cell charger stations. You can just install it onto your base and just have your Cyclops charge directly from the power source and cut out the middleman. Very handy. And Cyclops docking modules are way easier to build than power cell chargers. Granted, late game, you have enough resources to do everything, so it doesn't matter as much, but eh. Where the heck is all the shale? See, this is where a scanner room would be extremely useful. Well, and also just being able to get the prawn suit down here. I don't know. I'm running out of stuff. And besides, I want to get this built before we end the stream. So, where's my Seamoth? Seamoth! Okay, let's get our repair tool out just in case. But looks like you're still at full health, which is probably about to change. Thanks to these rude people. How do we get out of here? Okay, now this map is also saying there's stuff farther north. So, like there's cave exits on the north side around here. And I don't know if that's true, but it's worth investigating while we're on this side. Okay. Oh, this might be one. Pretty exity. Okay. Ow. Okay, a little bit of a tight squeeze, but there we go. It's gonna be more like a prawn suit in and out. Always stop this stuff. Thank you. Ooh, silver especially. Thank you very much. Oh, it's right by one of the wrecks. Oh, that's interesting. What if it's one of the ones we checked out already? Yoink. Yeah, let's grab some materials while we're here. This is why I wanted double storage on the Seamoth, because now I can just keep picking this up even after filling my pockets full with shale stuff down there. Very handy. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, see, and honestly, the other thing, the reason not to get the solar charger is the power cell lasts a really long while. You can always carry a spare power cell with you, and very late game we can get the ion power cells, which just solves the problem forever, because then you have power for 200 days or whatever.
Yeah, the ion batteries, non-power cells are really more of a bragging rights than anything else. You never, by the time you get them, you don't need them.
But that's the thing. See, I want to do that because that's part of beating the game, is replacing every single battery and power cell with the ion versions, just because I can. It's fun. Oh, hang on, let me make sure this is... There we go. If I don't need the map open, I don't like leaving it open because they run ads. It's distracting. Alrighty. Home sweet home. Right as I crash into something. Annoying. Pause, come out, repair, get back in. Now park. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, now to drop off our ill-gotten goods. And recharge all of our batteries. Radio, what do you want?
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Okay, now here's what we're going to do. We are going to take our habitat builder, we're going to take our radio, we're going to deconstruct it, and we're not going to rebuild it until after we cure ourselves. That was the last transmission from the Aurora. The very next time they contact us, it will immediately start the timer. I don't want that to happen yet, because I can't save them that quickly.
Yeah, this little trick is known as Operation Save the Sunbeam. People don't know this, but you actually can save the Sunbeam. If you never ever contact the Sunbeam before doing a certain late game thing, then the Sunbeam never blows up.
Yeah, if you
And there is a separately written event if you go there and the Sunbeam attempts an actual landing.
Yeah, which is funny. And we like funny on this channel. Now, one reason I don't like Bulbo trees is you can't see how many hits they have left until the last hit, so you have to just kind of guess. And try and remember which one you were hitting, like that. There we go. Okie dokie. Now, a couple things to do here. Yeah, we do have water filtration, but I can't do anything with that yet, unfortunately. Mod station, on the other hand, gimme some mods after midnight. Won't somebody help me chase the shadows away? Alrighty. Before I forget, let's get the Cyclops going. Because I do love my mod station, and I love messing with the mod station, but we have more important things to do. Where's my enameled? Where's my enameled? I don't know how well my mod works with building stuff like this, so I'm going to grab everything in my inventory. Let's see, we need 3 lead, Oh, lubricant. I don't think we have any... Yeah, we don't have any ingots prepared, which is... There's a possibility to run out of titanium, and that's going to be irritating. Oh, and the lithium. Let's make sure that's in there. My storage is on this side. I'd better transfer this all over before I forget. Do-do-do-do. I like this. Ingot number 1. Ingot number 2. And number 3. Well, that's building. With our new crop, heck yes. I think one of those right outside our door. Extremely useful. Get our lubricant. Awesome. And start on some blast steel. And while that's building, I'm gonna go into here and grab the rest of this. And drop some of this junk off. It's useless stuff we don't need. You. Okay, plasteel number 2. Oh, don't you dare tell me I'm 1 lithium short. Come on. Please tell me that's the lithium in my inventory and not something else. Alright, Seamoth is emptied out. And fingers crossed, yes, we do have enough. Yes! Yes!
Please don't build it directly above your base.
I mean, the good news is the game usually doesn't let you. Usually. It says it must be deeper, which is not wrong. This is a very big thing. Alright, let's see if this works. Hopefully this does. Cyclops before prawn suit. Let's go. Prawn suit. I can't speak. Alright, whatever. Magic? Please work.
Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
That PDA doesn't know what she's talking about. This thing's fine.
Oh man, see that's what I was really looking forward to in Subnautica 2, is if they did an idea like the Cyclops, of a thing that's easier to man with multiple people. Like, you could do basically barrow trauma, but minus the BS. But then Subnautica 2 had to go and shoot itself in the foot. Why did I have to bring up Subnautica 2? Mata, why did you bring up Subnautica 2? I'm sad. Let's be happy.
I'll still keep tabs on it. There's a non-zero. There's a minor chance it might not be completely terrible. But I'm certainly not buying it day 1 or anything. I'll wait at least a year, see how it does.
Meta, I'm hushing you. We have very important things to do.
Engine powering up.
I do love the Cyclops voice.
Maestro, cue the music. Saludatsam.
No. Hey.
Sovietnamig zigda verdi. Ty piernisto, vi ashta neu vit, a vieni Sara noestrani. Ti plivi bestrajna, gorda se, vernesh Marie. Revoluci nadежда, skustokvie, lev scenery. Okay, that's about all I remember of it.
Okay, just for that, you're painting the Cyclops yellow because you completely forgot the correct song to sing there.
Oh, of course. How could I possibly forget? Octopus's Garden, as written by Paul Simon.
A hex flow.
Paul Simon wrote that, right?
Are you fucking serious right now?
Meta, language. There are children watching.
It was written by George Harrison and performed by Ringo Starr.
Or was it George Harrison? I can never keep those two straight.
It was, I think, written by George Harrison. It was certainly performed by Ringo Starr. It's one of the very few songs he did perform.
I'm looking this up. I keep
Octopus's
forgetting
Garden?
which one
Yes.
did which. Dear Wikipeds.
As for Yellow Submarine, well, I believe that was all four of them.
Octopus's Garden was written and sung by Ringo Starr. Okay, yeah, so Octopus's Garden
was also written by him, nice.
Whereas Yellow Submarine, from the Beatles, written on there was an album called The Revolver, or just Revolver? Huh. Yellow Submarine was a children's song written by Paul McCartney and John Lennon, but it was Ringo's vocal spot on the album. Huh. Okay, so Yellow Submarine was Paul and John. Octopus's Garden was Ringo. George Harrison wasn't involved directly with any of it.
Oh, all right then.
Huh. Things we learned. Okay, so welcome to the Cyclops docking module, which I just used. It's an incredibly slick piece of code there, where as soon as you get anywhere nearby it, it will put the Cyclops into autopilot and automatically dock. Now, the problem is that it doesn't always know how to get back out. That's what these buttons are for. I don't remember all the exact details. I think it's, if I power it up, I can set it to autopilot to start scanning a route, move the ship however I want, and then stop. And then in the future, whenever it wants to dock, it will replicate that movement and engine speed to get back in. Or something.
Or you could just dock it.
Well, but that's the problem. You need it's an auto dock system, so it doesn't work that way. Okay, that is a gigantic load off my mind. Wow. Talk about blitzing. I mean, while we're at it, yeah, let's go for Prawn Suit and Moonpool. What the hey? While we're going nuts. Or, I really need more lithium. I am running out of lithium here. So, actually, change of plans. First things first. Well, first things first, we're decking out the new place. We're going to stuff it. Will be so stuffed and big. Because we appreciate that here. I really hope we don't get VOD muted for my stunt, because, like, then again, who owns the rights to him to Hunt for Red October these days?
How likely is... Nah, never mind.
I mean, it's probably a 50-50 shot it's Disney at this rate. Get that remake starring, God, who would they get? Well, it'd have to be Chris Pratt, because he's in everything. I think I'm out of titanium. Wow. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, very important question. Is my ranged builder working? Can I just build directly in here? Because that would be handy. I think it's only out to 100 meters, so I don't know if the lockers are close enough. We're about to test. Because if I can just do that, that'd be real handy. Let's see, what do I do? Let's see, we close that door, build the fabricator. Yoink. Yeah, I think it's working. That is dang handy. Now open the door. Ta-da! Fabricator's still there. Beautiful. Now, if we're running out of titanium, I don't know if I can do all of this. What else? Yeah. I don't think we have the titanium for this grow bed. Yeah, okay. We're down to exactly 2 titanium. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful with that. So, I mean, unfortunately, I can't do as much as I'd like.
You could just go out and get titanium.
Yeah, but that sounds like work, and I don't want to do that. Who's got time for that meta? Oh, probably the fiber mesh or computer chip or something. Can we just get a battery charger in here? Yes, very good. Okay, we're missing something for the computer chip. I wonder if I can... Table coral? Really? Oh. How about that? And yes, I could go get more titanium while I'm at it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Oh yeah, the other thing to do is the mod station. Because I don't think... Yeah, we don't have the lithium for the ultra high. Could do ultra glide now. That's... Well, definitely want thermal blade, because that's just a straight up upgrade. I don't think it actually boosts the damage, but it auto cooks the fish, which is real nice. And yeah, let's do the ultra glide fins while we're at it too, because that's just nice. Getting the ultra high capacity tank would be nice, but that's going to take more lithium, so that's going to be a minute. But at least we have these. Now, Dominetta here, you're asking, the Sea Glide already sets your movement speed faster than any fins can do. Why would you ever need the faster fins? Because they don't stack. Well, the answer is because what if I'm holding my scanner, or my flashlight, or literally anything else? There, the fins will come in handy. Especially later on when we get the reinforced suit, because that slows us down even farther, which the Ultra Glide fins helps compensate for. Man, I am a dragon in a candy store. What are we doing first? Because we got a billion things to build. Okay, it's not literally a billion, but you know, it's a lot. Let's see, we need some table coral, and we need titanium. I better start scanning for lithium, or not lithium, but the, well, actually, if we can scan for lithium, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, it's picking up lithium? Where? I need to boost this thing's range. Do we have enough for that? Yeah. I also want to throw in some speed upgrades just because. It's probably a bad idea, but what the hey. Oh shoot, that was the last of our silver. Okay, that could be a problem. Okay, it is picking up lithium down there. Oh! Gosh, that reminds me of the other thing. I need compass. I'm sick and tired of not knowing which direction is which. It takes... Oh, it takes copper and silver, but we don't have any silver. I just used it.
It doesn't take magnetite?
Not
That's
anymore.
odd.
I remember now. Yeah, they changed the recipe. Okay, it is picking up some lithium. I'm guessing that's Jelly Shroom Cave. But now we need silver. So scrap that. Switch over. Sandstone, please. Yeah, I think it's picking up Jelly Shroom somewhere underneath us. Which isn't showing on the map here. Oh yeah, someone mentioned that trick. If you need to crouch down a little bit, jump. At the bottom of the jump, you squish down a little bit farther. Something dripping? Hope it wasn't. Okay, what else can we check off? We can check off mod station. We built that. Wherever that is. There we go. Although, we're going to want to build a second one inside the Cyclops. The idea is to make the Cyclops the full mobile station it's meant to be. And you know what? I'm going to take the sea moth out while I'm doing this, so I have more inventory space, we got extra air, and it's got the perimeter defense system just in case. Theoretically, I could use the Cyclops that I just built, but let's face it, it's really slow. I do appreciate that about this game. No one ship fully replaces any of the others. The prawn suit is really just there for the late game lava zone and... What the heck? That's one of my cameras. Oh, you brought it into your lair. That's cute. Where was I? Right. Prawn Suit is there for drilling and for the late game lava zone and stuff, but it's otherwise slow and it's a little hard to get around. Although it's also nigh invulnerable, which is fantastic. The Sea Moth is the nice little zippy one that can't get as deep as the other two, but is the fastest and most agile. And then you have the Cyclops, which is just a mobile base. So it's like driving an RV, but it's tanky as heck. It can be kitted out to the nines with food, water, replicators, the works. And it's just freaking fun. It does take some getting used to drive, but once you get the hang of it, oh yeah. Oh yeah, see, this is why I want speed upgrade as well as range. Because I know range is really valuable on scanner rooms, but it's also nice to have stuff get picked up in a short order. Just handy. Oh, that's right. That's the other one I wanted to check. Prawn Suit. So I will want to build another moon pool, and I will want to build the Prawn Suit at some point. Even though it doesn't have the drill arm yet, it's still something to invest in. And once I go through the wrecks and find the drill arm, it's really going to come online. Oh, more table coral. Thank you. Player labor, we're going to need a bunch more of this. Where'd the other one go? Just phase out of existence? Well, okay then. Alright, who's exploding? Come on. Let's get this nonsense out of the way. Okay, also oxygen. But I'm right next to base, so let's just drop less stuff off. Okie dokie. Zip over here. Just throw all this stuff in. Thank you, mod. Remember, without the mod, I have to be digging through each individual locker, trying to find the ingredients I need. I would need to be way more careful about my organization and labeling. But I have the mod, so I don't need to do all that. It was really nice. Oh, shoot. The Prawn Suit requires aerogel. I forgot. So we are going to need rubies, which means it's a very good thing I got the Cyclops online, because that's going to help. The hunt for red rubies. Let's just do batteries while we're here. Might as well. We got the power for it. Alright, back into the Sea Moth. And back to zooming around. Okay, now it says there's 3 sandstone under here. I'm gonna try hunting this again. Oh, here we go. Wait, first you have to deal with the idiots. Oh, there's another one. Great. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Every time, man. It's gotta be so annoying. Ah, but here's one of these little coves I was talking about. Yeah, where they hid some sandstone very shallow, but it's in these little out-of-the-way nooks, so you really have to either be looking for it or to have a scanner room. Kind of funny. There's probably another one of those nooks accessible from somewhere. Okay. That's somewhere. Don't know where. Alright, let's have to give up on that and move on to the next ones. Come on. Where was the other one? Come on. There you are. Come on.
And all that worthless sulfur.
Every time, man. It's like... I'm just trying to get through the caves. Yeah, come on. That is the funny part about sulfur, because the very first time it's like, well, I have to get it from a crash fish? How do I do that? The crash fish explode and kill me. And then it's like late game, it's like, oh, look, more worthless sulfur from the crash fish I effortlessly evade. Once you get the sea glide, it really does change that dynamic. Ooh, silver, thank you. Lots of that. More worthless gold and lead, but the highly valuable silver. Really are just Quark from Who Mourns for Morn. There's nothing in here but worthless gold. Alright, so if they've redone Kirk with Strange New World, and they've redone Picard with, well, Picard, alright, so when does Janeway get a remake?
Thought they already did with Star Trek Academy. Or is that something else?
Or Prodigy? Well, that was a holographic clone of her. So I don't know if that counts. Wait, didn't I have my Seamoth around here? Why am I not bringing my Seamoth with me? Silly dragon. Bring the Seamoth. Get infinite air. I'm not used to having the luxury of being able to drive around. All of its free storage space and air. And zap. Yeah, the perimeter defense system is another game changer for the Seamoth, because with it, you finally have a defense against Leviathans, which can otherwise one- or two-shot this poor thing. So it's very much a quality of life feature. Alright, who's gonna explode? Come on. Once I get the drill arm, this will be a lot easier, because then I can drive the prawn suit down. Oh, that's brain crawl. I thought that was a warper for a second or something. Yes, I can just drive the prawn suit around, find the silver deposits down in, say, Lost River, mine the bejesus out of them, and get, you know, 10 to 12 silver per deposit, I believe. It's a lot. Right. I think it's my Seamoth. It didn't go that far. There it is. Alright, let's stuff the Seamoth. Yes. There you go. Scrap, very important. Whoops, sorry, Seamoth. Yeah, I swear the Seamoth is way more fragile. Oh, I didn't actually take damage from that. Okay. This sounded like it did. But even so, yeah, it seems like the enemies are just more hostile and more aggressive. The Seamoth takes more damage. It could just be me, but it could also just be a hard mode thing. Yes, more titanium. Eventually, we will have too much titanium, but that is a long ways off, believe me.
Kind of forgot how much titanium you needed Subnautica 1. I always wound up with way too much, but I guess I also went through Rex a lot more thoroughly.
Well, it's kind of an ebb and flow thing. What the? Is this? Oh, well, that is hot. Oh, I see, but there's a ton of chunks down there, so if you can stand the heat, you can get a ton of loot. Okay, let's see what's going on there. Well, I can't...
Also, the higher thermal activity would probably have more mineral buildup in the area.
Sure, why not? Sorry, stalkers, I need your teething. I already gave you cameras. There we go.
On the plus side, you do discover a great new way to get mod shots.
Mm-hmm. And see, they still have some. Another... I already have tons of stalker teeth, though. No? Well, I guess one more wouldn't hurt. Whoa, okay, it's picking up a ton of sandstone. What's going on? Oh, this is one of those sub-biomes. Oh, including these little guys. Ah, Mesmer. Ooh. Shiny.
They're pretty.
This thing kills me. It'll be hilarious.
Once you're back in the safe area, you've got to read the PDA log for those ones. They're hilarious.
It's funny.
And again, stalkers also are another one that, oh no, they're so scary. Actually, they're honestly just kind of harmless.
They're just goofy. But yeah, they're also...
This is the part about Subnautica I love. The fact that it's not just, oh, they exist as an enemy to directly oppose the player. No, they are creatures. They have their own desires and their own things. And yes, that normally puts them in conflict with you. But if you know what they think and how they think and what they want, it's actually really easy to work around them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a much greater emphasis on ecology in this game, and like it's not just like, oh, monsters to, animals equals monsters to kill. It's like, no, they're just animals. Like, that's both good and bad.
And also the fact there's only one lethally dangerous weapon in the game, and it's a knife. Mm-hmm. And yet you can still be extremely heavily armed and quite dangerous by late game if you know what you're doing.
Exactly. Yeah, the stasis rifle in particular, once I get that, which I think might be right now, now that I got the table crawl and the rest, that's going to be real handy, because, yeah. Really showing them what for. Alright, let's see if we can, I know we're getting close to ending time, let's see if we can snag another moon pool and a stasis rifle at least. Get those checked off the list. And also stop our scanner room. This is the problem with leaving the scanner room running. So much stuff. Off. Thank you. Okie dokie. And fabricator. Fabricate away. Okay, get some ingots. Okay, I'd better first aid kit while I got it. Second ingot. Okay, that was on its last hit. Yes, the problem with the bulbo trees is interacting with them is a little tricky. Then again, same is true of those darned marble melons. Yoink. Oh yeah, I can also do benzene and synthetic fibers while I'm here. Get those unlocked. But that'll be their problem. Alright, let's get that. Which means... build our other moon pool. Oh, right. Habitat builder. Thank you. Ahem, we can build our other moon pool. For our good old prawn suit, once we get that. Now, it's also really dark, so I can't see where I'm going with this. Okay, I want it to connect here. Because that will match the other one, which will be just peachy. So. I think this is it. Let me double check. Yes. Okay. Fire away. Kaboom. Awesome. Alright, let's drop all this stuff off. Build. And track everything in here. Stuff the lockers. Oh, right, we need another vehicle modification station, too. In the other moon pool. Hypothetically, I can only use one, and you just rotate which one's in there, or just, you know, use the other one, but...
And that's what I usually do, is I just build one, and then one stays in the Cyclops, one stays in the moon pool.
Yes, but you're crazy. I know you love you for that. What the? We cannot be out of copper, can we? Are we actually out of copper? Are you kidding? Wow, we are out of copper. Well, dang. Dang and blast. Well, okay, that'll wait. Because I also really want the stasis rifle. Hang on, I emptied this out, right? Yeah, okay, good. And that's emptied out. Okay, fantastic. Alright, last thing. Stasis rifle. We'll show that off as little fireworks at the end of the stream. Because, yes, we can build a battery. We have the 1 copper for that. I can't believe I'm out of copper. All the things that we run out of. Let's see. Still can't do compass because we need more copper. So I'll need later. Stasis rifle instead. In the meantime, make sure we've got compass marked. Just build stasis. Do want compass. And we also just built another moon pool. We're good on that. I do want some more large rooms eventually. But first.
Motivational note. Craig McGill crash-landed in the acid swamps at Boreal 9, fought off arachnid kidney poachers, and hijacked a tamed Star War. If he can do all that, you can survive 1 more day.
Thank you, PDA. So, stasis rifle. Oh, it's non-lethal. What could it possibly do? Charging. Boink! Now they can't move. They're trapped. Bah!
Gods, I love this thing.
It's so fun. And it works on the warpers, it works on the crab snakes, it works on the crab squids. Heck, it works on some leviathans too.
As long as you hit the head. That's the thing everyone forgets. The real trick of the stasis rifle, aim for the head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be real handy. So, that's about all we can do for now. Because, yeah, we're reading about end time here. So next time, what would be our plan? Getting a base down to the Jellyshroom Cave and getting a scanner online isn't a bad idea. As is finding somewhere that has more lithium, like the Mushroom Forest or something, and getting a little base with a scanner room out there. All of that's going to need equipping the Cyclops, which is going to need more materials, though. So, I guess next time we'd have to, or maybe in between streams, I'll just grab more materials, because that's dumb and boring and nobody wants to watch that. Get the Rex going, which is also dumb and boring and nobody wants to watch that. And then when we come back, I'll be able to show off decorating the Cyclops, getting everything kitted out, and starting to explore and get some bases down. But, that's all a problem for future us. In the meantime, save and quit. Doink. Perfect. And let's take you on over to the end screen. So, thank you everybody so much for coming. I know I was rambling a little bit there. Appreciate you putting up with me. If you like what you see, don't forget to follow, because we do stuff generally Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and occasionally on Saturdays as well. I'm trying to stream on Saturdays, but right now my schedule is very, very scuffed, so I may not be able to for some time. Tomorrow will be myself and Meta again. We'll be back at about the same time, 6 p.m. Pacific, to do more Outer Wilds. Really looking forward to that, because I've really been enjoying that. And yeah. Meantime, we find someone to raid. Meta, who are we raiding?
Let me go see. One moment while Twitch refreshes.
Mm-hmm. It does like to do that.
Oh, Gio Wuffy's still doing her randomizer.
Ooh, awesome. Who else is on? Because I think GL does sound very good. Yeah, let's do GL. Good night, Alex. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Meta, do you have it? Maybe I should do it.
Oh, sorry, let me do it.
Is it /raid? Yeah. No, don't know if I spelled it correctly. Whoops. Well, whatever. But I got it. Alrighty. See everybody tomorrow. Take care.
Take care and thank you.